Good morning. Welcome to this forecast discussion for November 12th, 2013. It's a snowy one with snow actually accumulating for the first time throughout much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. As an Arctic cold front, which we could see right here from our Penn State UWall website observations, is clearing the coast, temperatures are crashing into the 30s and 20s. Our warm spot as of 8:30 a.m. is currently Atlantic City at 41. Basically, you had your high temperature already for today, where temperatures earlier this morning around 5 a.m. were in the 50s. That is long gone now. Those 50-degree temperatures are out in the Atlantic, and they will remain out in the Atlantic. Temperatures today will basically hold steady or continue to fall through the 30s and 40s today. So basically what you have now is what you could expect for this afternoon, with one exception. The winds are going to be stronger, coming in from the northwest at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. So temperatures this afternoon are going to feel like the upper 20s to lower 30s, and probably mid 20s by the time we get to this evening as the sun sets. So it's going to be a very chilly day out there as the Arctic cold front moves through. And yes, we are dealing with some snow. When we take a look at the latest radar, you can see that snowfall behind the Arctic cold front, back building here over much of Connecticut, southeastern New York, including New York City, and back towards Philadelphia. Now, this is back building for a very clear reason. Let's take a look at the infrared satellite picture. You see how this got all yellow and orange here? That's called enhancement. That means clouds are rising higher in the atmosphere, because the higher the cloud top, the colder the cloud top. So that's what this means here. So what's happening is that we're having an interaction between the very cold Arctic air and our very warm Atlantic Ocean. So that increases what's called a thermal gradient. And then you combine that with a strong disturbance in the Ohio River Valley lifting to the northeast, called a jet streak. And all those combinations lead to strong lifting in the atmosphere. So as a result, you end up with this precipitation along the cold front to become enhanced and backbuild, and you get this little enhancement right here over the New York City metropolitan area back towards the Philadelphia metropolitan area. And let's give credit where credit is due. The NAM model guidance, especially the 4K NAM model guidance, did an absolutely excellent job in depicting this development yesterday morning. We showed it yesterday morning as a good clue as to what to expect, and as a result, we've seen the rain change over to snow as the lifting has become enhanced, and we have some accumulation on the grass throughout much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas. This cold front will clear out by this afternoon, with scattered cloud cover by later on this afternoon to the evening hours, but still it's going to be cold out there. Let's take a look at the latest model guidance from the Penn State UWall website using the European model guidance. Now again, by this evening, high pressure will be building in. You see this strong packing here of the pressure lines. That means there's a pressure gradient, and that means we're going to be dealing with a strong northwesterly wind. Also notice dry air is building at the mid-levels, so that means we're going to have clearing skies as well. Going to be chilly out there. Low temperatures by tomorrow morning will range from the upper teens to lower 20s over the northern interior, mid to upper 20s along the coast. So winter is, well, let's just say it's making a short visit. Not going to stay for long. After all, it is still only November. Now, by tomorrow, that high pressure system will be in complete control throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, with scattered cloud cover. Still a little bit windy, winds from the west-northwest around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures won't be moving all that much. We're going to look at high temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. And combination with those winds will feel more like the mid to upper 30s. But relief is on hand, because by the time we get to Thursday, high pressure starts to shift off the coast. We start to moderate a little bit as winds shift to the west. We'll have temperatures range from the upper 20s to lower 30s for lows, and high temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s. Still a bit below normal, but warmer than what it's going to be today and tomorrow. By the time we get to Friday, that high pressure system is off the coast. We have a nice southwesterly wind. We have dry conditions, scattered cloud cover. All your cold air is locked up in Canada, where we want to keep it in November. And as a result, we're going to have temperatures rebound nicely into the mid to upper 30s for lows, lower to mid 30s over the interior. And for high temperatures, look for upper 40s to lower 50s over the northern interior and lower to mid 50s along the coast. Now, this weekend's going to be pretty interesting because the high temperatures for this weekend will depend on the location of this high pressure system right here. On the European mild guidance, the high pressure system is focused more towards the Canadian Maritimes. On the GFS, more towards the Virginia coastal waters. The reason why this is important is that the location of this high pressure system will dictate where the winds are coming from. If the high pressure system is up here around Maine, that means we're going to be dealing with an east-northeasterly wind or an easterly wind, and that's going to keep our temperatures in the mid-50s. However, if the high pressure system is more focused down here around Virginia, then you're going to deal with southwesterly winds, and your high temperatures are in the lower to mid-60s. I, for right now, will remain with the European mild guidance here, considering the configuration of the jet stream on both the GFS and the European mild guidance. So staying in the mid to upper 50s for highs for Saturday and for Sunday, although it will be dry, so that's one good news. Then on Monday, a warm front will drive through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Look for scattered showers and much warmer conditions. We'll actually have above normal temperatures for perhaps maybe a day, with temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s for highs. Again, if this high pressure system is focused more here than up here, then it's a totally different ballgame. Then you have a very strong southwesterly wind at all levels of the atmosphere, and you end up with scattered cloud cover with a lot more sunshine, and you end up with temperatures just reaching the mid to upper 60s very, very easily, which is exactly what the GFS model guidance is trying to show. However, considering the time of year, the way the pattern is set up, and also the way that the overall weather pattern has been unfolding over the past couple of days and weeks, lean more towards the colder side here. And with this evolution with the high pressure system over the Canadian Maritimes, that's going to lead to cloudy skies, coolish weather conditions, and temperatures generally staying only slightly above normal. Well, that is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, LinkedIn, and now The Patch. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.